I think that one of the best things about Los Angeles is
the landscape for me is really inspiring.
Large art ecosystem here.
from different parts of the world is to feel community.
Art schools.
And it opens up my worldview.
LA is my home. I feel like LACMA is probably the first museum that I came to.
My family went to LACMA like most families go to baseball games.
I would say I come here to LACMA at least once a month. That's not much. I would say probably more than that.
I feel like this place is a bigger cultural institution is more what I think of when I think of my first visits to LACMA. But I've been here so many, I have no idea how many times I've been here.
LACMA's placed a real importance on collecting artists who live and work in Los Angeles. The type of shows that are here, even the historic shows, are connected to the culture of Los Angeles and to Hollywood and to all of that history.
There was the members pottery show, which was really psychedelic.
I love to see the Roman back show, where I can come and figure things out, specific things like how to make water or how to paint fabric. To see it in person, it makes a huge difference.
LACMA is the place that I feel is the most open to diversity. It's the most open to having dialogues about how large the scope of art is.
This place is open to everyone, and everyone should feel comfortable enough to come in and see themselves reflected on these walls. I don't come here for an art history lesson, for example. I come here for a contemporary version of what people in a past generation may have felt and thought, and how I can connect to that now.
The Rauschenberg was great.
Rauschenberg show I had seen, and I saw it again yesterday.
The Robert Rauschenberg, a quarter mile. I was counting down the days.
Everyone that's seen it has been talking about how amazing it is. It's uplifting to see a museum dedicate so much space to a single project.
I wasn't expecting to love the Merce Cunningham show as much as I did. That was amazing.
I saw the Outlier show. I really loved a lot of the works I saw. I love seeing, art from all kinds of different cultures and all kinds of places and all kinds of voices. Being able to see all those come together in the museum is great.
You always think you know a body of work or an artist until somebody shows you a show of that artist with a ton of work that you didn't even know existed. And then you get a completely different idea of that artist.
Being able to come over and see contemporary art and then go and see some textiles. I think it's that movement that begins to allow me to make connections across time, across generations, across cultures. LACMA, the way it functions is in that way, in helping me make these connections and open up my mind.
LEAP stands for the LACMA's Emerging Arts Professional Fellowship. It is a 2-year fellowship for 2 recent graduates of color undergrad, which is so rare to have a program that has a paid opportunity for young people of color to train. I think the most incredible thing is really getting into the granular, this is what exhibition registrars do, this is what permanent collections registrars do. The exciting thing is I'm really diving deep into the details. Like there's such a sense of like I'm in the trenches and I'm really in this work culture and in what this museum's doing.
The LACMA ASU Masters in Art History Fellowship is a unique opportunity that is offered to employees that work at LACMA and ASU Art Museum to continue working and earn an advanced degree in the history of art. The overall mission of the program is really to bring diverse individuals, fold them into museum leadership. And we know from statistics, people of color and people of diverse backgrounds and economic backgrounds are not represented in the highest ranks of museum leadership. There's barriers. And, you know, for me personally, I've worked at LACMA for a long time. To potentially sacrifice my career and my investment here at the museum to go back to school was not something that was possible for me. And so literally this program, when I heard about it, I was like, it was the solution.
Welcome to the 2019 Collectors
So many of
Committee
the most significant acquisitions have come to LACMA through Collectors Committee.
to transform everyday life to an art of living. Thank you.
It really is beautiful because the relationship with LACMA has been going on for many, many years.
To be home at LACMA, which is our county museum, and to be honored here is monumental.
Keep up loving the arts.
Los Angeles is well on its way to being literally the creative capital of the world, and the mission and work of LACMA is and will continue to be vital to that growth.
The new building is a critical next step to the growth of the museum.
I'm in support of Peter Zumthor's design for the new LACMA. I do believe he's one of the great architects of our time.
I hope that we will embrace the opportunity to celebrate the heart of LA with stunning new architecture that represents the diversity of our city, our residents, and the rest of the world.
I support this, and I support it very strongly. I'm not reluctant. I like it.
I pledge to you as a trustee that I will work to my fullest ability to fulfill our mission to take our art out into the community.
A touching thing about the collaboration between arts and education.
LA County is about the arts.